promoter, producer, host, published author, mentor, activist, and my homie. The contributions of this amazing artist to American spoken word poetry is truly monumental. Not only has he left an imprint in arts and entertainment, but he has also left his footprint in communities all across America with an artist-activist movement, inspiring thousands of ordinary people to use their gifts to do extraordinary work in their communities. And with no further ado, here is Blaq.
There's this elevator, right? It's full of people. Some family, some friends, some strangers. But we're all in the basement. See, the basement represents that brand new idea that was blessed to be manifested in your mind, but by the time you share your idea with the 15 people in the room next to you, some of them get the hell off before the door even closes. Sort of like those so-called friends. The ones who you thought would be there through thick and thin down to the end didn't even make it to the first floor. The door closes. The elevator rises. Much to your surprise, you're making progress. The bell rings. You're at the first floor. The door opens, and guess what happens next? Those childhood friends, well, they got goals of their own. Time for you to be strong, because you're going to lose some of these friends during this ride and feel alone. But as they walk out, a few more friends walk in. You started off with 10, and now you're down to 8. Now one of the new friends who just walked in pressed floor 2. So you know what that means? The next time the elevator door opens, they'll be going too. But before they left, they introduced you to one of their friends who became your friend. Then y'all became close like kin. The door opens at floor 2. You lose a few. But one man walks in, and he becomes your boyfriend. And now we're down to 7. Now only 4 out of the 7 are the original occupants that you begin with. In all, there are 2 strangers. One cousin, one friend, your mom, your new friend, and a boyfriend. Now the elevator passes floor 3. Seems like life is finally looking up. But just as soon as you get comfortable, you're at the 4th floor and the door opens up. You're staring death right in the face. Quickly you step back. He reaches in his arm and unexpectedly takes your mom. Everyone in the elevator consoles you. But this takes an emotional toll on you and your relationship. Everything you ever believed in or ever knew about is in doubt. You become so emotionally cold that right before the doors close, your boyfriend walks out. What's to expect by floor 5? Now what just happened on the 4th floor was a game changer, but by the time floor 5 arrives, you will lose one of those strangers. But before he leaves, he whispers to you, there's something that I hope that you see. She said, what's that? That God wants you to go through everything that you're going through in order for you to get to where he wants you to be. He leaves. 4 remains. Only 1 more floor to go. But between the 5th and the 6th floor, you notice something. The other stranger reaches around you and hits the stop button. Everything is frozen except you and him. He says it's time for us to talk. Now I've been here since the beginning. And I've seen everything that happened. And not once did you ever acknowledge me. I even gave you words of comfort when you lost your mind. I thought at that point you would want to get to know me. Look around. Out of the 10 that you started out with, there's only a few. Now you have a choice of 2. You can continue on. Use the experience of what you've been through to help heal, or you can do what you've been thinking. Go in that person, take those pills. She said, no, I want to live. Well, then you need to learn how to forgive. She now knew who she was talking to. She takes a deep breath and asks for forgiveness. He said, I'll forgive you when you learn how to forgive yourself. He pressed the button. The bell rings. You're at the 6th floor. To your surprise, your ex-boyfriend is standing there, offer you his hand. You turn right around, look at that man right in the face, and smile. See, out of the many people that came into your life, you're going to lose the majority. Expect for the ones closest to you to disappoint you, let you down, betray you, but don't you change. Stay you. And at the end of the day, when you place your family, your friends before God, he will remove them to show you that he's a jealous God. And none should be placed before him. Trust him to know that he will replace everything stolen, restore everything lost, and heal everything broken. See, in life, you're going to have some knockdowns on the way up. But it's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get back up. That's that peace shot. I want to say thank you and congratulations to my brother, Pierre. Give that brother a nice round of applause right now. This brother right here, he may not be in front of the scene all the time or a lot, but he does so much behind the scenes. He has given so many people opportunities. If you type in Blaq Ice, the way I spell my name, Blaquice, and then you type in the word Soul Train, you'll see an article that I have on the Soul Train website. And it's because of this brother right here that gave me that opportunity right there. So when he approached me to do this interview inside the mind of an entertainer, I was elated. Anything that the brother would have asked me to do, I would have did, because he's just that kind of brother.
Yes.
But the thing about it the most that I was impressed about is he went beyond entertaining. He wanted to know the spiritual views, the socially conscious views, and all the things that make up an artist. Because see, when I wrote that piece, Elevator, I thought about the people I grew up with in my childhood, my homies that I met in high school, and I thought some of these people would be in my life forever. At the height of my success, I had several clothing stores on 79th Street. DeAndre's No Limit, 79th and Damon, 79th and Loomis. I ran for political office. I ran for alderman in the 17th Ward. At the height of my success, I had so many people around me at that time. Didn't win the alderman race, came in second in a 4-person race. Money started going because I spent so much money on the election. I believed in change brought to the community. So I put my money behind that. And God said, well, I don't want you to change the community through politics. I want you to change the community through activism work. So although I'm not the alderman of the 17th Ward, I'm feeding the hungry. I'm clothing the poor. I'm mentoring in schools. I'm going to prisons. I'm going to juvenile detention centers. See, your title don't define it. It's not about what a person is called. It's about what you answer to. Nevertheless, those people that hung around me to reap the benefits of what came with those things. When my father passed, I didn't see none of them at his funeral.
Wow.
When my son passed at 15 years old to cancer, I hardly saw any of them at the funeral. When you're a leader, this road is a lonely road. Because see, the mission that God imports on you, everybody's not going to understand what God has given you. He will send you helpers, but even your helpers will only understand so much why you're so convicted, why you're taking this journey so much, why you're sacrificing everything, why you're not spending time with your family, why you're spending your money on this. What you going to get out of it? God makes us examples. People just want to know, can I make it through what I'm going through? They want to know, and we feel bad sometimes, and I know this is my mentor. He feels the same way. God probably feel it 10 times more than I feel it, because I still consider myself a baby at this, but I call us the sacrificial lambs. Because God would put things on us more so than he would put it on people around us. And we the ones that got to take the blows. We the ones that got to take the hits. For everybody else to see how we carry ourselves under the pressure that God has allowed to be put on us. But as you know, a diamond can't be a diamond unless it's under intense pressure. So what I'm telling you guys today is, inside the mind of this entertainer, embrace that pressure that you're under right now. Thank God for it. Whatever struggle that you're going through right now in your life, thank God for it. Because see, your attitude determines your altitude. And your outlook determines your outcome. God wants to see, are you still going to praise me in the midst of your problems and your trials and your tribulations? Are you still going to say thank you, or are you going to complain all day about what you ain't got? God wants you to go through exactly what you're going through in order for you to get to where he wants you to be. Thank y'all so much.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Johnson. What I thought about Black Ice, wow, I was really intrigued and very impressed. The brother is well versed. I like the spiritual side, the fact that you don't meet too many black brothers that know that God is in control of everything and controls the destiny, and you don't meet too many guys out here fighting for that either. So I was very impressed by that. I'm looking forward to going to some more events that Black Ice is a part of. I would like to support him in this venture because I think it's a worthy cause, especially nowadays with so much black on black crime. I really think that it's a plus, and I hope to be working with you in the future, and I will contact you, just to make that happen. So I appreciate meeting you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Helen Evans. I'm Claire's mom, and I am very appreciative of Black Ice. He reminds me so much of all of Pierre's friends. Pierre has such good taste, and black men for sure. And I see that he's on his way up. He's been through a lot of things, but he has finally found himself. And it's not easy. But I wish him the best of luck in all his endeavors. And it has been a pleasure listening to him today. I was so inspired. And I wish him the best of luck.
Hello, my name is Corey Evans. I just had Black Ice do some poetry, and I was very entertained. I love the spiritual side of him. I guess I want you all to go out and support him. Please do. That's all I can do.
Hi, my name is May Nash, and for the first time I'm meeting Black Ice, and I was very impressed. He's an intelligent guy, and his spiritual side really impressed me the most, because he's going to go a long way in life. I wish each and everyone out there would support him, and more brothers get involved and give speeches like Black Ice on their own level. Because we all have a purpose in life. God put us here for a purpose. And soon we find out we acknowledge what that is, then we'll be better off. But I wish him well, and I always keep up with him. And everyone have a good day.